Hey guys, I'm Cassandra Bodzak. Welcome back to day 2 of LightMAYker May, where I'm doing a video every day in May for you guys. And today I wanted to talk about commitment. Nope, not that kind that means a ring on your finger. The kind of commitment that you have with yourself on a day-to-day basis. Because I heard recently online. I know it's one of those nights where I was like looking on Facebook, probably way too late, and I read this article on your life being a reflection of your commitments. And I thought it was really interesting. And then I did some exploring in my own life, and I realized that it's really true. The things you're really committed to are usually the things you really show up for. And then in the article, they were saying that the things that you can also be committed to things you don't necessarily want, right? So there's a lot of people that are really committed to being broke. There are a lot of people that are committed to being alone, that are committed to being unhappy. And I'm sure you can think of a few of those people off the top of your head. I know a few people that are very committed to being unhappy as well as being broke. And I think oftentimes it can be hard to look at ourselves and say, well, what are we really committed to? And I would venture to say, if you are not committed to being abundant and prosperous, then in a way you are saying that you're committed to being broke, right? A lot of us might not consciously be saying, I'm committed to being unhappy, or I'm committed to being broke, or I'm committed to not having a fulfilling romantic life. But when we look at our commitments, those things don't really even blip the list, right? I'm committed to doing what I love. I'm committed to having a life that lights me up. I'm committed to being abundant. Whatever those things are for you. And so it kind of pushed me into a place of thinking, okay, what are my commitments, and what would it look like if I reminded myself of my commitments on a daily basis? So I actually wrote out all my commitments, and a few things that came up that really surprised me was my biggest commitment. And I invite you to do this along with me. I think it's a great exercise. Ask yourself, what is your biggest commitment? And my biggest commitment in this lifetime is for my life to be an example of ease and joy and infinite possibilities. And that is a commitment that informs a lot of my other commitments and informs the way I operate in my life, because that's my highest commitment. And then, of course, the commitment to show people how they can access a new way of living through using the food and meditation and self-care and these beautiful technologies we have to really up-level their lives. But then it goes, even more specific. I'm committed to showing people that you can be extraordinarily abundant doing what you love. I'm committed to showing people that you can have an amazing business and really inspiring, loving, incredible, passionate relationship with your significant other. I'm committed to being an example of radiant health, right? What are all these things that you're committed to? And take a minute to just consciously decide, what are you committed to? And then I want to invite you to incorporate that in your morning practice. And maybe put it on the notes section of your phone and just make sure you glance at it during the day. And remind yourself, what are you really committed to? Because I believe it's a Tony Robbins thing. We don't do what we say we'll do. We do what we're committed to do, or something like that. I'm probably totally butchering it, but it is true. You don't do. I think his is he's like, you do your musts, right? You take action on your musts, and I believe that in making something a commitment, that it changes that into a must. So I would love to get your feedback on this. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you take some time to write out what are your commitments, and then bring that into your life and see what starts shifting, because it was really interesting how even just minor things started shifting on my day-to-day once I got really clear about what I was committed to in my life and reminded myself of it on the reg. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, if you like this video, please let me know. Comment below. Let me know you know, what came up for you doing this? Did you do the commitment exercise? How do you feel about it? Are there some questions you want me to answer for future LightMAYker videos? We have many more to come, so I hope you'll subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.